Hi guys, it's Rory from Made to Move. So today's episode within the lower back pain series, we're going to be focusing on the crossover effects of extended sitting or standing positions and how this can carry over to lifts such as deadlifting or squatting. So how does this have a carryover effect? So an overflexion, such as the sitting position, means we're leaning too far forwards. The gravity is now in front of us for our centre of mass, which means then the weight is then out of alignment with the body. Such as also the extension of the spine, where we might be leaning backwards trying to correct ourselves, we're causing excessive arching in the back. So both of these range of motions are going to be causing stress at either ends of the scale. So when we're standing up, when we take into consideration perhaps hip positioning, the standing posture, we also find that people will hold themselves differently depending on where the centre of mass is, so from where the head, and then the body will be moving out of alignment as they go through different planes of movement. So how does this carryover affect lifting? Well, what we often see is if people with weak cores, weak hips, weak glutes, tend to have a poor foundation when they start to lift the weight off the floor or maybe off the rack. And so you'll find that carryover from the overextension and the flexion that such as in the sitting or standing position is also seen except we're lifting external loads, which is a very high injury risk. So the importance to understanding is by training the body outside of the gym is also just as important as training the body inside the gym. And actually you need to really think about, again, are you using the right muscles for the lift? Are you starting in the right position? We can change the position of the body by maybe taking the weight off the ground, so using racks for deadlifting, or ultimately we can be changing the depth of the squat until you've learned how to cue the right muscles in the right position to then support you through your lifts. So if you find this interesting, you've got any comments or see how you could relate this to your lifts or the way you're sitting or standing at home, simply leave a comment down below or drop me a message. I'd be more than happy to hear your story.